Now, if the things that is not related to our subject, and your pens down. Pens down na. Sige na. Okay, so, I know that you know all about second law. Okay. Now I know that you know all about extracting square roots, factoring, and recently you know about completing the square. So we will recall what we learned about completing the square. So I have here a pair activity so that I will know if you know all about completing the square. Is that okay? Yes. May pair ah, may pair. Choose your pair. Yes. Oo, choose your pair. Mga walang mag-pair, pair first. Okay lang. Choose your pair. And secretary, grade 9. Secretary, please take note who are absent at the meeting. Sama work na tayo. Does everyone have the paper na? Pair. Grade 9.
Pair talaga, di trio. Uy, ako sa kabiwang lang. Next. Nakakabiwang pa.
Grade 9. Does everyone have the paper na? Okay. So as you can see in here, it said that choose your pair, work together to complete the missing step in solving the completing the square. So as you can see, we have there a quadratic equation, y squared plus 3y is equal to negative 1. Now you will complete and fill in the blanks what you can see in the sheet. So you will have 1 minute, 2 minutes to answer this. So time starts now.
One paper per pair.
Work with your pairs. One paper per pair, ah.
Dalawa.
Last 1 minute. Nakapag-exchange na? Ito. Oh, for the first one. For the first one, let's check. You should answer 3 halves. It is 2 points. So check it. 2 points. 3 halves. Next. Second. 9 points. Your answer must be 9 points. Next. Your answer must be 3 halves and 5 fourths. Yes, po. 2 points in number 3 and 2 points in number 1. Next, 5 fourths. Next, square root of 5 over 2. 1 point. Lastly, the roots. Negative 3 plus square root of 5 all over 2 and negative 3 minus square root of 5 all over 2. Okay? Pass the papers forward. Now, papers forward. Papers. Okay, grade 9. Is it hard? Yes. Is it difficult? Yes. Okay. Grade 9. Listen to me. That quadratic equation is actually very difficult. Why? Because it's not solvable by extracting square root, by factoring, and even difficult to solve in completing the square. That's why I will introduce to you the quadratic formula. So remember, take note of the roots that we gather from using the completing the square. So quadratic formula, where x is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over. So ito siya. So for any quadratic equation that in standard form, where a must not be equal to 0, it works and you will get the 2 solutions of the quadratic equation. So Teacher Mary, how we will use the quadratic formula? We will use it with the format of the WIS format. So what is the WIS format? Is Jesselyn here? Oh, who wants to read?
Write the quadratic equation in standard form.
Let's
Identify values A, B, and C. Substitute values A, B, and C into the quadratic formula.
Simplify. So let's go back to the quadratic equation that we solved using the completing the square. So we will use the quadratic formula. So here are the steps. Listen very carefully, grade 9. So the first step is W. Write the equation in the standard form. Is the equation in the standard form? No. No. Who can tell me the standard form? Yes, Francis.
Y squared plus 2y plus 1 equals 0.
Okay. So now the quadratic equation is in the standard form. Now, next step is identify the values of A, B, and C. So let's color A, B blue. What's the value of A? 1. What's the value of B? 3. Okay. For the third one, we substitute or replace the values of A and B into the quadratic formula. Now, as you can see, the variable there is y. So we will replace x with y. Very good. So we have here y is equal to, what's the value of b? 3. So, remember, when you're substituting, it is very important to use the parentheses so that you will not confuse by the signs of the numbers, okay? So, 3. Nasa minus. What's the value of A? 1. What's the value of C? 1. Okay. Did we substitute all the values of A and B? Check again. Did we replace the values of A, B, and C to the quadratic formula? Yes? Thumbs up. Give me thumbs up if yes. Yes? Okay. So first, simplify. The last one. So how will we simplify this quadratic formula? So copy first this. Y is equal to, then bring down that negative 3. Just copy this part. Then let's simplify what is inside the radical sign. 3 squared. 3 squared? 3 squared? 9. The product of 4 and 1. 4. The product of 4 and 1. The product of 4 and 1. 4. Times 1. 4. 4. Let's simplify it further. 9 minus 4. 9 minus 4. Again, 9 minus 4. 5. 3. What is the product of 2 and 1? 2. What is the product of 2 and 1? 2. Okay. Then let's separate the plus or minus. So that we will see that so did we obtain the same roots that we use in completing the square? No?
Yes.
Or yes?
Yes.
Did we? Did we? Yes?
Yes.
Check again. The roots that we use in the note, using the completing the square, is the same. No? No? If I write it like this, is it the same?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So that's how you use the quadratic formula. So this means that using the quadratic formula for any standard form of the quadratic equation, we will obtain the roots of the quadratic equation. So for further more example, here is Teacher Sam to give you more example to expound what is quadratic formula.
If you want to take a picture Jai, ulo, malaki.
So, quadratic formula here. Everyone stand up. It's really hard to stand. Put your hands in the air now because it will get your big sleepy. And shake.
Shake hands
In
daw.
the air. All of you. 4 times seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, sit down. Okay, now that you know the reason, let's try solving more quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. Is that okay with you? Yes. Why did I hear a no? You don't have a choice. Okay, so let's do it. But before we start, I want you to feel like you're just having a chill when you had. Okay, diba? When a teacher is speaking in front of you, you must listen. Okay, so before we start with our examples, I want you to just feel like we are having a chill kwentuhan while working with our examples. Kwentuhan lang ba? Chill lang habang ginagawa yung examples. Huwag kayong mag-pressure. Okay? Okay. So, let's move on to our first example by applying the quadratic formula. Okay, Janela, can you please read our first example? X squared minus 2x okay, is equal to 6. Okay, is our equation already in standard form?
Yes.
Diba? For us to say that our quadratic equation is in standard form, one side must be 0. Is this already in standard form?
No.
Okay, so first, we need to transform this into a quadratic equation because it says here that the first step is to write the equation in standard form. Okay, so first step W. Let's go here. First step W. Who can tell me the equation in standard form? Okay, that's it.
X squared minus 2x minus 6 equals
Okay, that's great. X squared minus 2x minus 6 equals 0. Okay, now that we have our equation in standard form, what must we do next? Okay, your appeal.
Identify for the values ng A, B.
Okay, we need to identify the values of A, B, and C for us to easily substitute later on. Okay, since we said that step, can you give me the values of A, B, and C? What is A? 1. Good. How about our B? Negative 2. Okay, negative 2. And for our C? Negative 6. Okay, when you're coaching your classmates, make sure that what you're saying is correct. Okay. So, this step is very crucial because once you obtain incorrect values for A, B, and C, it will have a domino effect and you might obtain an incorrect solution. Okay? So, now that we have the values of our A, B, and C, what should we do next? What is our next step? Okay, all together.
Substitute the values of A, B, and C into the quadratic formula.
Okay, very good. Para hindi tayo mahirapan mag-substitute, meron nang naka-ready. Okay, kailangan na lang natin Okay. So, in our previous example, we used y to represent the roots of the equation, right? But for this one, we use x. That's why we're going to place x here to remind us that we are finding the roots in x. Okay? So again, what is our b here? Negative 2. Okay. So we're going to write negative 2 here. So I want you to remember that this step is very crucial because some people might think that once they wrote negative 2 here, and when you look here, we have here negative b. And when people write negative 2, they might think that is already correct. But in reality, we are getting the negative of negative 2. Is that clear? Because we have negative b here. So for example, your b is negative. Like for this one, our b here is negative 2. We are getting the negative of negative 2, which is, what is the negative of negative 2? What is the negative of negative 2? 2. It's positive 2, di ba? Because positive 2 is different from negative 2. But when our b here is already positive, we will just write here positive. So we will get the negative of a positive number. And when we get the negative of a positive number, the sign must be negative. Okay, so you need to be mindful when substituting, especially in this part. Okay, so we are getting the negative of negative 2 here. Okay, and we are going to square the negative 2 because that's our b. Minus 4, 8, which is 1. And what is our c? Negative 6. Very good. Parang si Ate pa na estudyante ko. Bakit siya lang Okay. And don't forget the denominator. Bago mamaya, itong numerator lang yung magawa niyo. Tapos yung denominator, pinalimutan niyo na. Okay, 2a, which is 1. Okay. And the next step, we are going to simplify. Siyempre, hindi naman ito tapos sa substitution ng angkahan. We need to simplify kung ano man yung sinubstitute natin. Okay, again, what is the negative of negative 2? 2. So let's write 2 here. Plus, minus, the square root of, what is the square of negative 2? 4. Okay. Negative 4 times 1 is 4. Negative 4 times 1.
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Okay. So, be mindful also here because we have here b squared minus 4ac. And our negative here, sinasama natin siya when we multiply to our a and to our c. That's why it's negative 4 times 1, which is negative 4, right? Yes. And negative 4 times negative 6 is 24. Negative 24. Again, negative 4 times negative 6 is positive 24. Very good. Positive 24. Because again, we have two negatives here. And when we multiply a negative with a negative, we will obtain a positive result. Right? Yes. Okay. So we have here 4 plus 24. All over 2 times 1 is 2. Okay. So we are getting there with our answer. X is equal to minus, 2 over 2 plus minus square root of 28 over 2. Are these two the same? Yes, di ba? Because earlier, I said to you that we can express this in terms of two similar fractions. Did you get that? Okay. So as you can see, we can simplify it further. We have 2 over 2 here. And what is 2 over 2? It's just 1. So instead of having a root like this, our root will look like this. X equals 1 plus minus square root of 28 all over 2. And this is the equation that will represent the roots of our given quadratic equation. Is that clear? Yes. So you can see, you just really need to first identify the values of A, B, and C, substitute correctly, of course, and to simplify the equation. Okay, so let us write this as 2 roots, or let's just separate this. So we have here x plus minus square root of 28, or we can also write it as the other one is x equals 1 minus the square root of 28 all over 2. So these are the roots of our quadratic equation. Okay? We have here the plus and the minus. Did you get that? Okay. So remember guys, that these 2 roots are 2 different numbers. They are not the same. That's why in this case, we obtain 2 distinct real roots. We have 2 distinct real roots because these 2 numbers are different. They are not the same. That's why they are distinct. Okay? Is our first example clear? Yes. It's just a bit long. It's a little matrabaho. But once you practice with several exercises, it will be a lot easier for you. Okay, so did we obtain the same roots? Did we obtain the same roots? Look at the screen, everyone. Yes, diba? We have 2 distinct real roots. Again, JB. What are the roots of our given quadratic equation?
X is equal to 1 plus square root of 28 over 2. Or x is equal to 1 minus square root of 28 over 2.
Okay, good. And the roots that we obtained are 2 distinct real roots. Is that clear? Can we already move on to our next example? Okay. Example number 2. Summer. Can you read the given equation?
3 plus 8
Okay, equals 27. Who can show me the stats of W, I, and S on the board? 1 person per letter. I need 1 person per letter. For W, I, and S only. And for this one, we're going to do it all together. So don't be afraid. Who wants to do our W? Step W. No one? Daniel for W. I. Miguel Indigo. And for S. Sige. Okay, for W, Daniel, you will just write the standard form. Di ba, ilang beses natin ginawa yan natin? And for step I, Miguel Indigo. And for step S, it's Akil. This one for
Okay pa.
While your classmates are doing the steps WIS, you can try on your notebooks and let's check later if you will obtain the same result. Everyone sit properly now. Sit properly. First class pa lang. Marami pa kayo nakakapit. Take note of this, ha? Work on your notebooks. Okay. Grace naman, mamaya yung susunod. Work on your notebooks. Para may notes din kayo. Kaibigan pa. It's okay, we have two more examples. Pag nagkamali si Amir dyan, magiging mas masasip natin. Kaya pag nag-solve kayo, ulit-ulitin nyo yung sa inyo. Negative b plus minus square root of 5b squared minus 4a squared. Okay. Thank you, Daniel, Alice, and Miguel, and Nico. Let's check. Standard form. Is this correct? The W part. Is this correct? It's just yes or no? Yes, it's correct, diba? And for our values, our A is 2, B is 3, and C is negative 27. Is it correct? Yes. Okay, it's okay. Okay, we have P, which is 3, and then 3. 3 squared minus 4. A, which is 2. Okay, negative. At least, diba, alam niya kung saan siya nagkamali. And next, 2 over 2A. Correct. Ayan, negative sign lang yun naman. Pero kahit negative sign lang yun, pag nakalimutan natin yun, magiging mali pa rin yung sagot natin. Okay. Correct also. Let's move on to our simplification part. We have here, okay, so earlier we had x. And for now, we are finding p, the values of p. Okay, to simplify, we must write p here equal to, what is the negative of p? Negative 3. Janelle, can you help me simplify this part? Just tell me what to do, and you can use your calculator. Plus, minus, square root of, what is the square of p? Square of p.
9.
It's okay. 9. Okay. And what is negative 4 times 2? Negative 8. And negative 8 times negative 27. Is it 216? You just need to check in your calculator. Is it 216? Yes. Positive 216, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan. All over
4.
4. All over 4. Okay, so let's simplify further. Negative 3 plus minus. What is 9 plus 216? 225. Very good. a root that doesn't contain any radical. Okay? So, let's separate these two roots. Okay, we have here P equals negative 3 minus 15 all over 4. Justin, what is negative 3 minus 15? Negative 18. Okay, negative 18. Correct. And negative 18 over 4 is also equal to, what is the simplest form of negative 18 over 4?
9 over 2.
Negative 9 over 2. Correct. Diba? Negative 9 over 2. So this is our first root. Are we already done?
No.
Not yet, diba? Because we still have the plus sign here. Okay? So we still have P equals negative 3 plus 15 all over 4. And what is negative 3 plus 5? Negative 3 plus 5. Plus 15, rather. Negative 3 plus 12 is correct, diba? And 12 over 4 is? What is 12 over 4? 3. So our second root is 3. So the roots that we obtained are negative 9 halves or 3. Again, what are the roots that we obtained? Negative 9 halves or 3. And just like in our previous examples, we obtained two distinct real roots. Is that clear? Because these two are two different numbers. We obtained two distinct real roots. Correct. Okay, is that clear? Yes. Okay, let's see our answers. Okay. So, Teacher Mary, can you please? Okay. So, we are going to check if our roots are correct. And we are going to use the technology. We are going to use the calculator. So, to check if our answers are correct, we are going to substitute our first root, which is negative 9 halves, to the left side of this quadratic equation. And we are going to check if it will be equal to 27. Is that clear? Is the process clear of checking?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, sige, Teacher Mary, can you substitute negative 9 halves to the left side? Okay, so as you can see, it equates to 27. That's why we are sure that negative 9 halves is correct. So how about positive 3, Teacher Mary? Let's check if it's also equal to 27. It's also equal to 27. That's why these two roots are correct. Is that clear? Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Teacher Mary. So let's move on to our third example. Let's move on to our next example. Okay. So, Tadeus, how is this example different from the first two examples that we have? That we had. Okay. By fraction, di ba? We have a 3 in the denominator, di ba? Okay. So,